So instead of using like chords like the regular shapes that you would use, which is like you know, your C major and your A minor, so instead of doing it like what I'm doing here, instead of that, basically I'm playing the C major like this: C, B, D, and E. And what I'm doing for the A minor is A, F, D, and E. So there are two things that I want you to notice immediately. We just notice those things straight away after we play those chords a few times. The first thing that we notice is that what makes this chord and this chord sound really beautiful is that clash. You see, those notes, the D and the E, are a tone apart. And when you have two notes within your chord that are a tone apart or a semitone apart, like for example this, they clash with each other. They clash. So what would otherwise sound kind of dissonant and not pleasant to the ear will now sound amazing. Check this out. Or like, let's even do a one that is a semitone apart, like really badly, right? But when you put it in the context of a chord, it sounds so beautiful. So that's all I did really. I just went for like C major, A minor, then there was a little bit of B minor to C major, there was A minor and G major. So if you know like your regular minor 7, major 7, dominant 7 chords, this is one of the very most important next steps for you, cluster chords. Take your major 7 chords into major 7 cluster chords or minor 7 cluster chords and so on. So this is basically C major, A minor, so C major, A minor. I went for a little B minor like this. This is not really a cluster chord because there's no tone or semitone interval in the chord. But this one is, as you can hear, between the A and the B. And then I went for this one. Again, for the B and the second thing I want you to notice here, I want to talk about this before I go on, is the following. It's very beautiful sometimes to keep the clash, the two notes that clash with each other, to keep them common between the chords that you change. So if you notice, for example, that's the second thing I want to talk about in this video, is common tones. So check this out. On the C major, there's C, B, D, E. D, E. Take that on board. D, E. And then on the A minor, there's A, F, D, E. Again, D, E. So all that changes is the two bass notes. And then the rest, I keep it as it is. All right? And that's pretty much a similar thing that I did here for the B minor. Going into the C major, same thing. So yeah, it's instead of just going you can just hope this helps, and let me know if you want to talk further about this. This is so interesting for me, and I really hope it's so interesting for you too. Enjoy.